Reviews channel of YouTube. It's in the high 50s of degrees Fahrenheit here in southeastern Massachusetts. I figured today was a nice day to do a beer review outside in this gorgeous weather. And what beer are we going to do today? We are going to do a very, I guess I would say, uncommon beer style that I normally don't find many places at all. This is one of them, a Trillium. Haven't done a Trillium beer lately. This is one of those Treehouse Brewing Company beers from Charlton, Massachusetts. And it is an unfiltered pale beer, but it's an unfiltered pale Keller. Yes, you heard me right. Keller beer. Pale, unfiltered pale Keller beer called Quaint. It says Quaint. And the flag is going nuts behind me. It's windy outside. So, pale Keller beer, an unfiltered pale Keller beer. Keller beer really is generally speaking, is an unpasteurized, unfiltered, hazy German style of lager. And this one says on the back of it, dutifully crafted from a blend of German Pilsner and Vienna malts. Quaint is fermented with our house Pilsner strain and sent to our horizontal conditioning tank at a young age for extensive conditioning. It is packaged. The next thing is the description, so I won't read that. But it is packaged at its peak flavor profile and provides an authentic experience of the distinctive beers of years gone by. Again, brewed in Charlton, Massachusetts, at Treehouse Brewing Company. This one says autumn 2022, so time to drink this one. I got it in a mixed variety pack, everybody. So cheers. Cheers, Tommy Carroll. Cheers, Tyler Mansell. I'm going to put it in a Pilsner or Kel glass. I haven't used it in a while, so this should work. And I don't know, unless I've had a Weinstefaner version of a Keller beer, I don't knowingly remember having a Keller beer, especially an unfiltered pale version, which did not fit. Which did not fit entirely in the glass. But here's what it looks like. Very golden colored, very effervescent. I got a nice 3-ish finger head, and they say it's unfiltered and pale. I suppose pale, not as pale as pale ale or an IPA, but looks like a really good German lager. I can definitely tell that there is an unfiltered nature to this beer. Nice white head. Let's give it an aroma, shall we? Toasty, white, bready malts. White bread, definitely. Honey-like sweetness is in there. Honey-like sweetness, white bread. Maybe a touch of the, what do you call that in adjunct lagers? The diacetyl, that buttered nature, that buttery kind of a note there, which is not really off-putting in this beer. Not really. Pilsner crackery malts. What else? Earthy, grassy. That's about it, really. Nice toasty kind of a lagering smell. Let's see what it tastes like, everybody. Cheers to the... I didn't even show off the can. But cheers to Quaint. We have a nice quaint little setting there. Cool. Bam. All right, now let's prost to this one. Prost and cheers, everybody. Very toasty, bready malt. Some herbal notes are coming out of this one. Something kind of like a black tea, maybe? Or like an English tea a little bit. The honey-like sweetness and the white bready malt is entirely inside of that beer. Biscuity, doughy, very toasty, very, it's like I don't know what kind of a peppercorn, a white peppercorn, maybe like a A little bit of like a coriander or something like that. It's a medium towards light, but it's a medium body. And it's super crisp. It's got a nice carbonation. Kind of a creamy head. It's very refreshing. It's good for this nice weather we got going on in southeastern Massachusetts. It's a little bit of a, it's not the cleanest thing, I suppose. There's a little bit of a chalkiness. There's something a little bit gritty in the mouth, but overall, like it's maybe like an 8.5, borderline 9 out of 10 on the cleanliness. So that's pretty good. It's full-bodied and full-flavored. That I can tell you. Is there really anything about said beer that is wowing or flooring me or making me want to come back for more? Other than I'm thirsty, not really. I don't know if it's the style of beer or if it's just this one or whatever it is. I'll give it an 88 out of 100. It's a lager beer. It's perfectly acceptable. Oh, yeah. Very, very refreshing for a lager beer. I like the full flavored body, and I like the full flavoredness to it, I suppose. But is there anything really unique about this beer? Not really, as far as a Germanic style lager is concerned. Is there anything? I don't even know what I'm trying to say. It just doesn't feel unique outside of the fact that it's a Keller beer. Are Keller beers necessarily super unique? I haven't had enough to know. Maybe there are better ones from actual Germany. But there's nothing really super unique about the style other than it's a really good lager beer with some toasty, herbal, bready notes. So definitely more toasty than a lot of the other lager beers out there on the market. So maybe that's its claim to fame with the Keller beer. So yeah, I'll give that an 88. I would drink it again, absolutely. I wouldn't rush around the next time I go to the brewery to get Keller beers at Treehouse, but it's nice to try something else that's called pale and unfiltered. That's not one of their lager, or that's not one of their IPAs or pale ales or doubles or triple IPA menace beers. So yeah, I'm gonna stop rambling because I'm rambling. So go get you some if you would like to try a different style of beer from Treehouse. Show the logo. Yeah, Quaint from Treehouse Brewing. Unfiltered pale Keller beer. 88 out of 100. Did I mention? I did not ever mention. 5.3% ABV. Big ass head for a lager. Sure. Don't forget to rate, comment, and subscribe to the channel. And every Wednesday night, 7:30 Eastern, Boston, New York time, we do the Wild Card Wednesday. Bring a beer, wine, or a spirit, and let's have some fun. Just don't be a douche. And until next time, keep tasting those great beers. Cheers. And I know we will see you soon.